Daniel Matthews!
Good evening, how are we all doing? Good. Right, so I am single. I was getting quite bored of that, so I decided I was going to download Grindr again. And for those of you in the room who haven't used Grindr, it's quite a special place. The best way to describe it is kind of like it's kind of like being an intern escort. I'm not getting paid for it, but I'm getting very good experience. Okay. But it was a couple of years before I went back onto online dating, and online dating's always kind of been sold to you the same way, and that's like casual sex is quite fun, but in reality, casual sex is kind of like trying food in a restaurant you've never eaten before. If it's really good, you tell your friends, you're like, oh my God, it was amazing. Portion sizes were huge, fantastic for the price. I'll send you a link, you should go. Or it's like you both start eating and you're not enjoying it, but the other person is, and you don't really want to ruin the night and be that person, so you just kind of decide on your own that you're never going to eat there again. Unless you're really, really hungry. Or you need to make a new restaurant jealous. But as you can tell, I am an absolute catch. And as part of dating, you have to get to that point where you have to start telling people who you are and start to be honest about yourself and who you are. And one of the things I have to tell people is that I'm an aspiring drag queen. And I know what you're all thinking with this hourglass figure. Petite little frame. Soft feminine face. It just makes sense. Similar reaction I get to when I tell people out on dates, this room. I have been told once that I do have the body of an exclusively speaking role in gay porn. Also got told by another guy, imagine the potential your body would have if you worked out. He still come on my chest, so it was okay. But I may not have the body for drag, but one of the things I do have is I have the dick for drag. My dick's tiny. It is really small, honestly. Honestly, my dick's so small, it once got featured on George Clark's Amazing Spaces. It was a detached semi. But dating hasn't gone that well for me, and recently it was Valentine's Day, and I started to look at social media, as you do, and there's a lot of stuff about Valentine's Day on Instagram and Facebook and things like that. And I got to thinking, Valentine's Day should be a really gay holiday, right? There's loads of pink everywhere, flowers, candles, wine, lube. It should be really gay, and it just isn't. It's very, very straight. And I started to think, why? Why is that? And I think I got it. And I think it's oral sex. See, for gay people, well, I mean, for me anyway, oral sex is a bit like a compliment. I'll hand it out to anyone, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything. And from what I can tell from my straight friends, oral sex is a bit like cigarettes in prison. It's a bartering chip. It's a bootlegged currency. They use it to get things, and just like actual currency, women always seem to get 70% less. That is every woman in the room clapping. But you know, I honestly do. That is the truth. That's all I hear from my friends, and I just don't understand it because I don't know if you could tell, but I am gay. It doesn't come off sometimes, so I do need to let people know. But I got to thinking about that the other day, kind of like growing up gay, like the difference between growing up gay and like what's gay now, what made you gay then to what makes you gay now, and I got to thinking, does anyone remember the gay ear? The ear you had pierced made you gay. I think it was the right one, but apparently in America it was the left one, so, that was obviously a foolproof solution. But I grew up in Portsmouth, and one of the things we had down there were gay names. The name you had made you gay. I don't make the rules, people. I'm just reporting them. Some of the gay names were, so the first gay name we had, Simon. If you're called Simon, you're gay. That's just like, that's it. There's no getting around that. Anyone Simon in here, I'm sorry you're finding out this way. Simon's girlfriend, I am very sorry. Simon's boyfriend, it's okay, they don't know yet. It's cool. Christian, ironically. Rimmer of the Year 2011?